What's going on YouTube? This is CGSO64 here and welcome to the first premiere episode of the Pokemon X MonoFire Egglocke. If you guys are excited about this new LP on my channel, this is the first time I'm using a DS to do a capture gameplay LP here for this here, so this should be very exciting to say the least. So, I'll try to keep this as entertaining as I can. As always, if you guys are enjoying the videos and everything else, go ahead and leave a like down below, and as always, your support is always appreciated. So we've started off here, we're playing Pokemon X, we've got Mr. Augustine Sycamore here. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. I am Augustine Sycamore, the Chaos Legion's very own Pokemon Professor. His accent enemy. This world of ours is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. These mysterious creatures can be found in every corner of the world. Since some across the plains, others fly through the skies, and others just swim. We live together with these Pokemon, lending our strength to one another to live and prosper. Let's get started with some quick questions. Are you a boy or a girl? I think for this LP, I'll go back to being a boy. I think I prefer it that way. And what do you look like? I reckon I look like the guy in the middle. Oh, I see. So tell me, what is your name? My name is, of course, and you can't miss it. It is CJS064. That is our name. Don't forget it. Seriously, the first time I saw this, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. So, CJS064, did I get that right? Yes, you did. CJS064, today beyond. What a fantastic name. CJS064, your adventure begins now. You're about to enter the world of Pokemon. Go and meet many Pokemon and people and visit many experiences. Now let's go visit the world of Pokemon. The French Sycamore, oui. So, question of the day here. As you guys might have guessed from the looks of this LP, A-Drive was the inspiration for this LP here. He was the one that gave me inspiration for most of it. He gave me help throughout my videos and everything else. So my question of the day is, has any YouTubers influenced your life in any way? So I can easily say that YouTube has influenced my life because obviously this channel wouldn't be where it is. Smosh Games gave me the inspiration to go ahead and start my channel. So personally for me, to Anthony, Ian, Mari, Jovenshire, Lasercorn, and Sohinki, I think a big thing. Oh, also, and West and Flitz. We can't forget our newest additions to Smosh Games. So, a big thank you to you guys. You guys, your videos are awesome. I'll wear your shirts, I'll wear your clothes and all that. Advertise you guys every chance I get because you guys are amazing. Markiplier also is a good YouTuber. And as far as Pokemon goes, King Nappy, Shady Penguin, and A-Drive are my three go-to when it comes to Pokemon videos of any kind. So, here's our mum. Morning CGS064, you sure slept well, all rested up from the move? It's about time you get going. Why don't you step outside and say hello to the neighbours? So apparently we had neighbours, so getting started our first ever Pokemon X capturing with the DS here. I'm so excited to be able to do this for you guys here because it's something I've always wanted to do. We've got two girls here and I'm like, yeah, I'm a guy, so... The one thing I love about this game as well is the customization features that you get off your train as well, which I wish they brought in that in Oris, but hopefully if they make a remake of another game, they do that. Welcome to Vanderbilt Town. My name's Serena, I'm your neighbour. And I'm Shauna. Great to meet you. Guess what? We've come to get you. The esteemed Professor Sycamore lives here in the Kalos region. I was told he has a request for 5 kids, including us. But I'm not surprised he knows who you are. You did just move to Vanderbilt up. Oh? Well, we're here the next town over, and you know what? We're gonna get a Pokemon! Come on, hurry, let's go! So we get a Pokemon here, MonoFire Egglocke. Now, let me go and explain to you guys why I chose Fire. I chose Fire because Dark is my favourite type, but there's not a lot of Pokemon that start off as a Dark type. So, it'd be a bit too back and forth with, you know, like Larvitar, for example, starts as a rock ground, then becomes Dark Rock. So at least with Fire, there's a lot of primary Pokemon that do become Fire. Hey, CGS064, this way over here! So that's why I chose to do Fire. We were just talking about you, come have a seat! So, yeah, so that's why I chose Fire. and I'll explain the rules as I go through it. Excuse me. This is the meeting place CGS064. Let me introduce you. Everyone, this is CGS064. Wow, Sean's description was spot on. So CGS064, this is Tiano. He got some serious dance moves, and this is Trevor. He never misses a single question on his tests, but he's a little shy. Alright, nice to meet you. You know, I feel like we're a little closer crew now if we gave each other nicknames. Can I call you Seameister? What is this, American Pie? I'm the Stiffmeister. No. What? No way! He's a little C for sure. What do you think, Trevor? What? You just want me to nickname someone I just met? Sean, you shouldn't put people on the spot like that. Well, how about something low-key? Maybe something like Big C? Hey, I'm not a big C. Why did you decide what we should call you? I think we'll just keep it to CGS064, so there's no confusions, it's all relatively the same. CGS064, everywhere I go. So that's your nickname, is it? Yes. It fits you perfectly! Of course it's my name, you idiot. I'm sure we're going to be great friends, so I can call you that too. Hey, can we see the Pokemon now? I want to meet my new partner soon. I know, right? It was such a cool feeling when Travis and I met our Pokemon. Hope you feel the same way we did. So because it's a fire lock, we're going to go ahead and pick Fennekin. Now, Fennekin is not going to become part of this LP. Fennekin's going to be swapped out after we get our fire Pokemon. So this episode is just an introductory episode and just a quick run through for the rules and everything else. So we do have ourselves a Fennekin. We're not going to give it a nickname because, you know, Fennekin is not going to be around for long. I have something that will help you understand Pokemon on a much deeper level. So we've got a Pokedex, so that's always the fundamental start. So you see, the Pokedex I just gave you is a high-tech device that automatically records the Pokemon you encounter. The reason you get one is because the professor wants us to go on a journey with our Pokemon and complete the Pokedex. But to put it another way, it's an important mission for the professor, I'm sure of it. Oh, lighten up, Trebs. You're way too serious sometimes. CGS064, please take this with you too. It's a letter from the professor. He said he could give it to your mom. So it's a letter for our mum to say, Mum, I'm leaving you. Alright, we've done our errand to the professor. I guess Trebs and I will go look for Pokemon. Let's go, Trebs! I'm coming. In Kalos, kids are chosen to carry a Pokedex and go on an adventure, but you need to give that letter to your mum before you go. Alright, so rules of an Egglocke. If you guys do not know what an Egglocke is, I'll quickly just run over this battle and all that. So, an Egglocke rules are exactly like a Nuzlocke rules. So, a Nuzlocke rules is you have to catch every encounter you reach on your first route, except static encounters. Although gift Pokemon counts as a Pokemon given to you can be a Pokemon you can use. So, in this Egglocke, instead of using the Pokemon that you catch en route, you will instead swap that Pokemon out for an egg. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask people for eggs, and then I'm going to get roughly about 60 eggs, just so there's quite a bit of variety, because I don't want to have all the same fire types. Like, what I'm going to do is, I'll go ahead and hatch eggs and everything else, but if I hatch, say for example, like so if I hatch a Fennekin, and then I hatch another Fennekin, I'm not going to say that I'm not going to use that Fennekin. All I'm going to say is that if that Fennekin dies, I might replace it with another Fennekin. More likely, I just want to keep this fresh, use different fire types, you know, not all the same things. But, you know, I like to keep this, you know, as interesting as I can, not try to use the same Pokemon over and over and over again. So I'll try to keep it fresh now. If I catch different Pokemon, so say for example, the first 6 Pokemon, one of them is a dupes, I'm going to go ahead and swap it out for another Pokemon, so we've got variety. So what'd you end up doing? Wait, CG664, is that a Pokeball you have there? You got your very own Pokemon? Lucky you! How about that? You're a Pokemon trainer now. Congratulations. Thank you. Huh? A letter for me? It says it's from somebody named Sycamore. Could it be a love letter? Oh, Mum, I hate to down you. Wow, what lovely handwriting. What do we have here? A request? Oh, I see. We've barely unpacked and all kinds of exciting things are happening. Okay, let's get you and Fennekin ready for your journey. Don't really need to check Fennekin. So this first episode we'll get up to the first city, and then we'll catch every Pokemon that we can on our first route, and then we should be good to go ahead. Episode 2, start hatching eggs, and then we can start the Egglocke. I mean, the Egglocke starts once we start getting our first catches and everything else. So, you know, it's all good on the hood and everything else. So, it's all going to be good. So, like I said, so I'm going to go ahead. I've been making requests for fire eggs and all that. If I still need any fire eggs, I'll go ahead and make a request. By the time this video comes out, I probably will be ready to go as far as getting eggs and everything else. So if you would have kept an eye on my Twitter, on my Facebook, I'll be trying to go ahead and try to make requests for fire eggs and everything else. Ask people for the nicknames they want me to give their Pokemon and everything else. So, as always, I'll explain. So, basically, an Egglocke is exactly like a Nuzlocke, except the difference is you use hatched eggs as your encounters for your Pokemon. So, we've got an encounter here for Pidgey. Doesn't even matter because we don't have any Pokeballs yet, so we don't start catching just yet. So, we'll go ahead and run because we don't need to catch the Pidgey, and we want to keep Fennekin weak enough that you know, he's not going to do too much damage to the Pokemon on this route, the next route, and the third route. So we've got Route 1, well, Route 2, sorry. Route 2, the forest, and then Route 3. And then that's 3 Pokemon we can start off with. And then we've got all the routes that are up on the outside of Sagittune Town. I can't remember what the name of it is. Centilune Town, that's it. Centilune City, sorry. So we're going to watch Serena teach us how to catch a Pokemon, even though I think at this point everyone would have got the general gist of it by now. I hope you guys like the layout. We've got torches down the bottom here, obviously to show that our Pokemon, our 5 Pokemon are the torches to our LP and everything else. I'm obviously sitting here in a blue pyro because I thought it'd be cool. They've got the badges all around me, above and below me, so I hope you guys do like the layout and everything else. And then above me we've got flames put out, which means, of course, for every time a fire Pokemon dies, we add a counter to that. So I believe in the last LP I did with the Chillilocke, I had 12 deaths, so that actually wasn't too bad. I think I had way more in fire. I think I had like 20 deaths. So if we can keep that underneath 12, that would be fantastic, just so we can beat our personal best. But of course, you guys want to see a lot of your Pokemon being used, so I'll try to do what I can. I'll try to YOLO some things. I won't obviously be too reckless. It just depends on the situation. So we're going to go ahead and get our first encounter here, which is it's a Scatterbug. So we'll try not to damage the Scatterbug too much. It's level 3. We'll go for a Scratch, and hopefully that won't kill the Scatterbug. It doesn't, which is great. So we can go ahead and do one more Scratch, and then I believe that we can go ahead and catch the Scatterbug. And then just stack it up so that when we come into the next episodes, he got a crit on that son of a bitch. Damn you, Scatterbug. Damn you, Scatterbug. Where you stay in the ball. Fantastic. So we've got ourselves a Scatterbug. So we've got our encounter for this route, and we've got 2 more encounters before we reach Centilune Cities. So that is good news for us. Don't need his nickname Scatterbug because he's not going to be around for long. We're just going to get to the next area so we can go ahead and... so I do have a power save, so when we get new Pokemon swapped in, I'm going to rare candy up the Pokemon to the same level of the Pokemon swapping it out for. So I'll have the 60 Pokemon, or 60 Poke Eggs that I hope to get, and then I'll use another randomizer to get a Pokemon, and then I'll have a list of all the eggs, the nicknames, and who sent it, so when we do land an egg, I can give you guys a shout out and go, this is an egg from Danny, and this is his Twitter or his YouTube or whatever you want. And then we'll hatch it, use the egg, and see how he goes. So it's a great way to keep things going. And I've learned it's a great way to keep you, the viewers, interested, because obviously you guys want to become a part of the LP. So this is probably the best way to go ahead and do it. So we're going to go ahead and kill this Zigzagoon here and progress forward, which is fantastic. So we're definitely making some progress. Fennekin has reached level 7, which only means that the first Pokemon that we swap in is just going to get all that experience. So that is fantastic. So what I'll do is I'll just say, for eggs being sent, if I'm still looking for eggs by the time this episode comes out, I want to try and keep them 5 base. So like, that's why I didn't want to use Dark, because Dark has a lot of Pokemon that don't generally start off as dark types. I think there's only like 12 or 13 that start off as darks. The rest evolve into dark Pokemon. So, and here we go, we've got our first encounter for the forest, and it's Scatterbug. So we'll say that's, we'll go Duke's Claws on that. So we'll go ahead, we'll just run away from the Scatterbug, and we'll go ahead and get another Pokemon, because I don't want another Scatterbug, to say the least. But we do get an antidote here, which is fantastic. So as I always say, that how are you guys doing? If you guys want to leave a comment down below and let me know how you guys are doing, I'll go ahead and reply to your comments, because you know what? Nothing makes me happier than hearing you guys are either enjoying yourselves, enjoying the LP, and everything else that I'm doing here. So I'll say that I'm doing pretty well. Scheduled to do a bit of work coming up soon, so hopefully that won't interfere too much with what we have planned here. But you know, with work coming up and everything else, I might have to take a break, but I'll let you guys know when I'm going to take a break for work and everything else. I think I'm going to go to work on the 1st of October, and then I'll come back, I believe, on the 10th, so I'll be gone for about a week and a half. So you guys just might have to wait until I get back before I go ahead and play some more episodes of the now MonoFire Egglocke. Now, a lot of you guys have been asking what are your thoughts on the Chillilocke. I personally like the Chillilocke, even though there was a lot of chili consuming and everything else. I thought it was a fun game, even though like Pokemon White is an old game and everything else, and the chilies was something that's a little bit out of my element. Like, it wasn't something I was expecting to do. I still enjoyed myself, and I still enjoyed doing the whole LP, even if eating the chilies and all that gave me bad heartburn and throats and everything else. But it was a good experience. I definitely probably would do it. I might do it again, maybe later. But we'll just see how things go here, like with our future Pokemon LPs. Because I mean, if everyone really likes the Chillilocke that much, I might go ahead and do a Chillilocke of Diamond, or a Chillilocke of Yellow. Or if they remake another Pokemon game, I might do something else like that. So, or I might even start doing Pokemon fan games, because I will say I've been playing a bit of Ethereal Gates. And Ethereal Gates is amazing. Even though it's not actual Pokemon, I think the game is absolutely amazing. So, we're going to another encounter here, and this encounter is going to be a Pikachu. Alright, so we can catch this Pikachu, and then we can go ahead and add that to our encounter list for this route here. So that does a good amount of damage. We get the burn as well. That's twice we've landed a burn with an Ember. So that is pretty amazing to say the least. So we're going to go ahead, go to a bag, grab a Pokeball, and we're going to catch this Pikachu. Burnt and near death, this should be a cinch. Fantastic. So we've got ourselves a Pikachu here, which is great news for us, because now we've got our third Pokemon to add to the team here. So so far we've got the Fennekin as a starter, Scatterbug, Pikachu, and then we've got one more Pokemon to add from Route 3, and then that will be our encounters for this episode. Oh, she gives you an extra Pokeball. Yep, thank you very much. I like me some Pokeballs. You want to hit with Pokemon? Yeah, sure, please. But I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and start training up the other Pokemon so that... Oh, it's holding an item. A light ball. Oh, wow, it has a light ball. That's not every day you see a Pikachu with a light ball, but oh my god, that's going to mean special attack is through the roof. So we'll go ahead and start training up Scatterbug and Pikachu so that when we get the new Pokemon, they're not so low leveled. Your Pokemon are in shock. So I'm guessing she's got a Pikachu. So it's going to be a Pikachu face-off. I really do like how they added the Pikachu thing to it, but we're going to go ahead and go for a Thundershock. This Pikachu is going to go for 3 damage. We've got the Light Ball, so we're going to pack a more powerful. Did about the same damage, so... excuse me. It's a Pikachu face-off. You can growl all you want, I don't care. We're just going to Thundershock this Pikachu. We're going to win this Pikachu face-off. It's like it just reminds me of the first Pokemon movie, actually. Seeing 2 Pikachus. Because you just see the one bitch slapping the other one into submission, or until it just gets too tired. So that's what we're going to do is every time we get a new encounter, we'll go to the box. I'll have a box full of eggs and everything else. I'll call a random number and the number randomizer, swap out the Pokemon for that egg, hatch it, and then that would be our Pokemon for that. And then whatever leftover Pokemon that we have outside of the 6 that we currently are using, they'll go ahead and just chill in the box until we have a flame put out, so to speak, and we have to swap out a Pokemon. So we did defeat a level 5 Pikachu with our level 3 Light Ball powered Pikachu. Let's see if he can get another level. He does, because you took out a Pikachu 2 levels higher than you. God damn, Pikachu. Level 5. This Pikachu is getting the work on it. And it learned Growl. That's good. But looking at its natures, I think it's a timid nature. I mean, I could be wrong. Let me just have a look at the natures on these Pokemon here. Just curious. It's a mild nature. And that's a sassy nature. And that's a calm nature. That's actually not a bad nature for Fennekin. Fennekin having a calm nature is actually pretty good. Because, you know, I could be specially defensive or specially offensive. Like a lot of most special attackers. So they're either bulky or they're just heavy offensives. So we're going to first another Lass here. She's going to bring out a Weedle. We're going to go, really? That's what you're going to bring out? You're going to bring out a Weedle? Weedle, Weedle, Weedle. So, if you guys have anything in particular that you want me to talk about here in this LP and everything else, go ahead and leave a comment down below. And tell me what things you want me to discuss in this thing here. So, in this thing, in these Pokemon LPs. I don't want to sound too generic, but as you can see, I did everything myself. The background, the pirate here, I kind of took I got pictures. I kind of modified them. So that's why you got torches down the bottom for our fire type Pokemon, and I got the text and everything else up above here to make it look for the MonoFire Egglocke and what have you. So we just try to keep everything on a level playing field, everything looking good. I actually do like this. I actually like the fact that I'm inside a blue pyro. It's like, you know, I'm floating, like a floating head, you know. I think that was the general idea I was going with it, but yeah. So we got ourselves another Pokeball, which is good. So now we've used 2 Pokeballs, and we've got 2 Pokeballs from people and found randomly. So we'll heal up our Pokemon, and I think we'll get this item over here. And it's another potion. We'll catch 1 more Pokemon up in Route 3, and then I think that should wrap it up for this tutorial episode. So, as always, if you guys are enjoying the series, leave a like. If you're excited about this new series, leave a like as well. And if you see me make requests for Pokemon eggs and all that, just make sure that you're all good with that. So yeah, Central City. So we're all progressing forward. Bunch of kids, because you know that's what it's all about. It's all about the children. And here we are in Route 3 and over at sea. What are you all going to do now? Well, look for Pokemon calls. The professor did ask us to complete the Pokedex, and furthermore, different Pokemon live in different areas. To put another way, it's a chance to find different Pokemon in the ones in the forest. Oh, I forgot the voice. I'll bet different Pokemon will use different moves. I would sure want to see lots of moves. What are you going to do, Serena? I'm going to the Central City's gym and challenge the gym leader. You see, Pokemon trainers find out how good they really are by challenging the leaders in Pokemon gyms. Wow, you sure know a lot. It's because Mum and Dad taught me so much. Here, I have something to give you guys. Adventure rules. I wrote down 10 different tips every trainer should know. Here's one for you. What you do, chuck the rules over, because I did not reach those rules from all the way over there. If you're puzzled about something, try looking at these rules. And she's off. Oh, this is great! I'm going to spend some time getting to know my little chestman. What are you going to do, CJ64? I'm going to go ahead and try to wrap up this episode. And our encounter for Route 3 is... It's a Pidgey. Surprisingly, it's not a static nature, it's just a Pidgey. Now, the problem is, this Pikachu is going to Oko this Pidgey because it's Light Ball and you know, Thunder Shock. So we're going to swap out and we're going to bring in the Fennekin. Also, I'm going to swap the battle thing on the battle set onto set. So not being able to swap in between Pokemon battles as well. Just to make things just a little bit more challenging, because I realized in the last 2 LPs, I had shift when I shouldn't have set. So having the set style will make things just a little bit different, so the least, and a bit more challenging, which I want to try and do more challenging LPs, because I mean, there's no point doing the same thing over and over again, because then you guys will get bored of it. So I'll leave these trainers here so we can go ahead and train up our Pokemon after we do this, but this Pidgey's being a bit of a problem, so we'll try one more time to get this Pidgey in the Pokeball. Come on, Pidgey. Stay in that Pokeball. We want you in that Pokeball. Yes! Alright, so we caught Pidgey, so now we've got 4 Pokemon to swap into for the second episode. So I'm looking forward to this. This should be a great experience to say the least. So Pikachu reached level 6. So we've got an 8, a 6, a 3, and a 3. So not a bad spread, and hopefully we can get a lot of different fire-type Pokemons, not the same ones. Like, I'll try to keep things fresh and try to not use the same fire-type Pokemons over and over and over again. Just so, that's why I try to avoid dupes. Like, try to be creative. Don't think, what's the most popular fire-type Pokemon to send? Just think of what would be good for, you know, just playability. Like, you know, have you seen, you know, if you want to use something like a Darumaka, a Charmander, a Chikorita, that's not a fire type, Cyndaquil, Infernape, a Larvesta, something different, you know, even things like a Heatmor or something, just something that's going to be a little bit different for this here. So I think we're going to heal up here, and that's going to wrap up the first episode of this LP. So next episode, we'll have all our eggs ready to go. We'll start hatching some eggs. We'll start giving you guys some shout outs to say thank you for sending the eggs. And we'll start the MonoFire Egglocke. So if you guys enjoyed the series and, or if you enjoyed this episode, sorry, this introductory episode, leave a like down below. If you guys are excited for this LP, go ahead and subscribe so that when videos come out on my channel, you guys can go ahead and find out about it. So until the next time I see you guys, have a great day, have a great night. Whoever's watching this, wherever you're watching this, this is CJSO64 over and out. And as always, I will see you next time.